I'm personally like anti pit bull for like 99% of the time. I will say this because I think they're like killing machines and that like they're meant to be like doing a very specific job. My dad has just had like 3 dogs in a row die to like either animal attacks or like getting smushed by machinery. And he's like, I think the next dog I get is going to be a pit bull I raised from a puppy because I need something that can survive around here. Like these little dogs I've been getting, they're not tough enough. They can't handle it. Like
do you have Chihuahuas?
No, it's not that little, but it's like little like 30-pound, like little 30-pound mixed like type dogs that they're like yipping around and running. Like they get hit by a tractor or something, they just fucking get vaporized. Whereas in the past, our bigger dogs, like they can take a licking and keep on ticking if you get them to the vet. And so I think I think he might actually get a pit bull. Because like we also have the fucking neighbors' dogs every now and then will like come over and like want to kill one of our dogs. And now you've got to have a fight
now I'm
death.
with you. Because I was like, he could have a chocolate lab or something and it would be sturdy for the farm.
We had a chocolate lab. We had that, and I remember it was fighting 3 Dobermans at the same fucking time in the field. And like, but little did they know, like Max had backup. So Dad's on the back porch with a Remington 700, like laying them out one after another, and they're far enough away that Max and the Dobermans have no idea what's going on. And he's like, you can see him. He's like, Arr! They're in a standoff, and like one of them falls over dead, and he's just like, fuck yeah, scared him to death. When that dog came home after having felled 3 larger beasts, he was on top of the fucking world. His tail was just, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I was holding it down for you out there. Killed 3 of them.
I was about to say, if like a neighbor's dog comes onto my property and fucks with anything, like I don't think you can get shit for shooting them, like, right?
I had that. I told the story on the show before. Like when we first moved in here,
fuckers down, dude.
Our neighbor had an aggressive German Shepherd, and you have to understand that I live on a pretty big lot. So for him to
I've seen the full satellite view of your place. I was watching your videos. Like, this guy's a fucking psycho. He's just pointed out like.
Yeah,
graphically, he's like, where it is, like, fucking come in from this angle if you don't want to be seen. Here's the access road.
I remember you making fun of when the flight simulator came out. We landed in the yard. That was funny.
You are suicidal, dude. You're just giving away like every here's a 360-degree scan of my whole property.
I did a house tour once, but anyway,
here's the inside in another video. Okay,
yeah. So then but the audience needs to know that it's a big property. So for a German Shepherd to come all the way to the center of it where our house is really intrusive, more so than it would have been at our last place.
Yeah.
And he was aggressive enough that like my wife and kids couldn't leave the car. You know, they're in the driveway and the dog's like barking at him. She's calling me. I'm inside. Like, I don't even know how to get from my car to my house because the neighbor's dog is harassing us. Or outside our kitchen doors where the outside trash cans.
Yeah.
We can't throw our trash away because the dog is not letting us out of our house. Or at the end, the dog would like chase me to where I took the trash to the curb. And at one point I talked to the neighbors and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I'm like forced to shoot your dog. Your dog is attacking me on my property and you let him run free all the time to harass my family and I.
Yeah, you got kids and a wife, dude. I would have gunned that thing down first day.
They ended up moving. And they had planned on moving anyway. It wasn't about me unless I expedited it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do feel in the right. Like if a dog's coming.
Right. Look, I went through that my whole life, like living on that farm and always having our own dogs and, livestock with like when a calf gets born, it's covered in blood and like crazy weak. And like, you wouldn't think a dog won't run up and tear a calf to death. They just won't do that, but they will chase it because that's fun to them. And they can chase death. Like they can. Dogs are good at that, and calves aren't. Like if they chase it enough, they'll stress it out, and they heat stroke in the summer. Like they just die. Like that sort of thing happens. So when they came on our property, we zapped them, and we didn't ask anybody or tell anybody. We zapped them, and we just threw them in the field.
With a
whatever we had handy. Yeah, we killed them. We shot them dead.
Okay.
Yeah. If you own a dog and
if they were there, they were up to no good. Like they weren't. They weren't there to visit. They were there.
That's the hanging out dogs.
Like. Yeah. I'm not shooting your dog on your property. Your dog came to you let your dog run free. My dog doesn't leave my property.
Like dog walking in my ditch. Like I have a more suburban type place. I've seen your plot of land and everything, man. Like if a dog is at your actual in your carport,
Yeah.
He's getting gunned down. You are way beyond. This ain't a stroll through the corner of my lot.
That's where you like hit the garage door opener.
Yeah.
and let it close behind him. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, you fucked up, buddy.
I would be super apologetic.
Tale where they lock him in.
Yeah.
I would drop this thing off at the neighbors too. I would be like, I'm really sorry.
Idle for 3 or 4 hours. Come out there, throw the dog in the back. You're all done.
The dog goes into the garage like Joe Pesci. Shot in the back of the head as soon as he gets in.
I just imagine you like eating dinner with Jackie and be like, I'm gonna borrow this big knife you got here. We hit a deer on the way. I gotta what do you call it? The hoof. I gotta hack it off. You're gonna hack the dog up and bury it. No,
no, you'd be totally in the right, Woody.
And I'm a dog lover. I wasn't looking forward to this, but and Kyle gave me a good idea. We actually put bear spray. The golf cart has cup holders. It's like that's our first step. Bear spray. See how the dog responds to that.